Howdy folks, the Colonel here, and I'm back with another build for you guys that I'm fixing to show you what I did to it. Anyway, KidStance here, Denver, you know me by now, I would hope. Back with a new build, McLaren 720 S, and I figured I'll kill two birds with one stone with this video because this car is fairly new. Actually, it's the latest version of the McLaren series. The other one was the P1, now they have the 720S. Didn't do a review on it yet, so I should do a quick review before we get into it, right? Yeah, okay, so let's do that. So, like its P1 predecessor, try saying that 3 times fast. Like its P1 predecessor, it still don't sound right, but you know what I'm talking about. Like the P1 before this one, it comes with working headlights and taillights. And also, if you come and take a look at the interior, you have your MP3 port with your jack, volume, all that good stuff, USB. You have your on and off button. You have your ignition key, your McLaren ignition key. You probably could stun on some people and act like you have a real one, although the key is, I don't even know what a McLaren key look like, but I got a McLaren, y'all. Whatever. So you have your shifter, forward, reverse. And it's also RC control from the manufacturer, so that's always a good thing. So if your child is too young, comes with a plush wrapped seat, your little seat belt, stuff like that. And it also comes with butterfly style doors, is what they call it, like the P1. However, there is one thing I don't like about it. Unlike the P1, these doors are a little bit more flimsy. I don't like how it moves, like so it almost feels like it's gonna break very easily if you lean too hard on it. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but other than that, it's a pretty nice overall look and setup for this car. The other thing that kind of bugged me, unlike the P1, you have a light switch on the P1, and if you come in here, you actually have to turn the key ignition to the on and then turn it one more time for the lights to come on. So you turn it here, that's a regular on switch. The backfire, that's a nice little addition. And then you have to turn it again, and that's how you turn the lights on. So now you come around here, you see the headlights on. However, these don't have any bulbs. That's the other thing that also was like, but it looks pretty cool overall. And then you have your tail lights also that come on in the rear to cap that off as far as the lighting is concerned. Turn this back off. So overall, it's a nice car. I love the look of the 720Ss. However, if I had a choice between the P1 and the 720 as far as purchasing a car, I feel like the P1 is more durable and will probably last a little bit longer as far as your kid not breaking it. Like I said, the doors are a little bit flimsy, stuff like that. And also the P1 also, remember, comes with little fans in the AC vents that acts like a little air conditioning. So I really love that feature on the P1. This doesn't come with it. Sucks for them. Well, sucks. You know what I mean. It sucks. So, yeah, moving on to the actual build though. As you can see, we added custom wide body. And like most of my wide bodies, it's made out of 1/16 ABS plastic and then overlaid with white carbon fiber wrap. Now, you're probably wondering about this slit right here. This slit, just like on the P1 when I did the wide body, is so the doors, when they open, it doesn't interfere. Without that slit, the door won't be able to open, and so that's there for that functioning reason. But we added the side splitter, front splitter to complete the look. And I just wanted to do something a little bit different with the wide body, especially how wide this one came out to be once the frame was done, because it is also on air ride. So once the frame was finished and how wide it was, I had to create the kit after the fact and match how the width of the car was. So that's why it's this wide Then I also wanted to complete the flow of the car, and that's why you see, you know, these little vents here that flows into the rear. Just try to give it a nice flowing look, flowed right along with the back here. You know, just kind of follow the lines of the car as we go. So then we cap it off with this wing that, you know, rear mounted wing from the bumper comes up, and kind of like I said, I wanted it to flow with the car itself, so that's why you see the shape and everything like that. This shape kind of mimics the shape behind the seat and stuff like that. Made out of aluminum and topped off with ABS plastic, and also wrapped in carbon fiber overlay. Coming back to the side of the car, as you can see, we did a custom set of Brixton Forge style wheels to complete the look. That's actually all it is as far as the outside is concerned, with the wide body, the custom wing splitters, and then the wheel to give us a certain look that we you know, the customer actually wanted to go for. We come around here to the front of the car. I'm going to kind of give you an idea of the air ride setup and kind of run through why I did it the way I did it, because it is kind of different from how I usually do it. So let me pop this back off, and as you can see, the hood isn't all the way snapped in. It was for this reason, because once I snap it in, I don't want to take it back off. So we remove this front, go under here to open up this hood. I'm gonna might struggle a little bit. Bear with me. Bear with me. My hand's crazy. All right.
12 seconds later.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like I'm being sabotaged right now. Okay, there we go. There we go. Almost. Oh. Okay. Whew. All right. Whew. I started sweating, man. That was work. Okay, so now if you come and take a look in here, we have our pump set up. Shout out to HKI as usual. We usually, like I said, I run their kits or make my kits based off of their product. So we have our HKI pump, we have our HKI distribution block, and our brains that controls the whole system. And as you can take a look under here, there really is no space for a bag. So how does the air work? Well, I did it using one bag. One bag? How do you do one bag? Simple. A custom frame? Duh. Well, can we look at this frame? Like, that's crazy. Like, no way you didn't do one bag. Oh, really? You must not know me very well. Well, check this out. You check this out too. Let me give you a rundown of how it worked. You have your one bag in the rear, connected to this piece right here. Comes out, and it's all welded up to this. Comes up here, so when this pushes down on this comes forward because it's all one piece. This pushes on this lever, push forward, which in turn pulls this back like a seesaw, which in turn pulls this back, which is the center point right here. So this pulls this back. This now goes down because this is being pulled back, and this is connected to the front suspension that goes across to the other side, which has the same setup. So it's just a series of levers that allows me to utilize one bag on this frame, which is so cool. First time trying it, and it actually came together pretty well. So now I'm going to test to see how it works out. There's no gauge on it, so I have no idea how much pressure it's taking, but here we go. Up, we have liftoff. And there you go. It is a success. It actually works. Now, once again, I have no idea how much pressure is on this bag back here. But yeah, I'm happy. Everything works. So now we air it out. Let's see. Nice. And that, my friends, and you, sir, is how we do a one bag setup. Now, that was during the testing phase, where I really wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it did. So it doesn't matter now. And on top of our single bag setup, we have, if you take a look right here, our gauge. And let me turn this on for you guys. That gauge shows your air pressure, and it takes about 40 psi with the single bag to air it up. I have my trusty remote right here, so you push the A, you take a look at the gauge. 40 psi, not even, and we're in the air. And that, my friends, is done with a single bag. Now, a lot of you may be asking, should I do it? Hey, why a single bag? Why not use like 4, I don't know, small cylinders? Well, 2 answers. 1, because I can, and that's the best answer I got for you. 2, I've done the 4 small cylinder things before, and usually they only give you about maybe a 1/2 inch lift. So it's actually a lot more technical. Well, the ones I use is a lot more technicality involved in getting the lift that you want. On top of that, it's gonna take 2 to 3 times the pressure just to get this lift, and you're not gonna get it this high. Now, yes, I could maybe use longer cylinders, but now we're gonna run into space issues and stuff like that. And honestly, the challenge for me is to, I don't know, fit bags in here with the space that I have to work with, and all that good stuff. That's the fun that I get out of it. So I've been tinkering with this idea for a single bag setup. I've done 4 bags, 3 bags, 2 bags, and now finally a 1 bag setup that I just had an excuse to use. So there you have it. Now, if you come down in here and you just take a look, I don't know if you'll be able to see in there, but there's your 1 bag sitting in the back. And yeah, you've seen all the whole setup and how everything is able to be lifted with that single bag. And like I said, it takes less PSI. Now, also, I could use linear actuators, but then that wouldn't be authentic air right now, would it? But to go ahead and wrap it up, because I'm rambling now at this point, that's what it is. So we go ahead and we kick the car back on. I love that backfire. You push your B button, and there you go. You get your little psh. But I think I pretty much covered the whole car. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I maybe could have done a better job as far as the video, but I don't care. I'm saying I'm gonna leave that out. Leave that out. Can we cut that? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna cut that. Can we cut that? We can cut that. So, all right, take 2. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the latest build, the latest air ride build, the McLaren 720S. You could also purchase the car in stock form from BigToysDirect.com for a really good price if you're looking for that. And also, you can browse their many more cars that they have on their site. But yeah, shout out to them, BigToysDirect.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe. I appreciate the watch. Until next time.